What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in. I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been sick, like bed sick. Couldn't get out the bed. I've been like this since Saturday. It's Tuesday. I went to the doctor, got checked. They said I had the flu, so I was bed sick all day Saturday, bed sick all day Sunday, bed sick all day Monday. The day Tuesday, bed sick all day Tuesday. The doctor told me don't go back to work until Thursday. And I started looking at it. I was like, man, if I go back to work Thursday, I'm just going to have a 2-day check, Thursday and Friday. And I'm saying to myself, man, that ain't, let's see if I can set this up. I'm saying to myself, man, that ain't no good at all. I ain't going to have no kind of paycheck. That's going to suck. But then, as I was sick, I was watching, I don't know if it was a documentary, but I was just flipping through the TV. Let me see if I can set this up somewhere. I don't know how to hold this thing to say what I need to say. That ain't gonna work. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I don't want to hold this phone, but I'm gonna have to hold this phone. And as I was laying there sick, the whole time I'm saying to myself, man, you start looking at all the negative things that's happening in your life. You're like, man, I'm sick. I can't go make no money. I got this going on I gotta pay for. I got that going on I gotta pay for. I got the holidays coming up. I got this going. And the whole time you're just thinking of all the negative stuff that's going on, right? And as I'm sitting there watching TV or whatever, because I haven't read any books, I just been kind of in a slump, as you would say. And I was flipping through, I don't know if it was on YouTube, I don't remember, but I remember it was a football player, and I don't have the right to say his name, so I'm not going to say his name. Well, he had a career-ending injury, and one of the coaches was like, man, let me go. I don't know if this was old or new. It was just my first time seeing the video. One of the coaches was like, man, let me go talk to him. I know he's clearing out his locker. I'm going to try to give him some words of encouragement. He was like, man, I'm sorry this happened to you, blah, blah. And the guy was like, look, man, he said, I believe in God. He said, man, don't nothing happen in my life that's not filtered through God's hands first. And the coach was so blown away. He was like, man, he's like, tell me more. Tell me more of the God you serve. And that kind of blew my mind, because we'll sit here, for me, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm sitting here looking at, man, I'm sick. I can't go out and work. I got this going on I got to pay for. It's going to cost me a good bit of money. I got the holidays coming up. I got this going on. And you'll kind of start to get a little stressed about it. But then I thought about it. Man, don't nothing happens in my life that's not filtered through God's hands first. And we'll get so, I can only speak for me, I get so complacent where sometimes I will have to take a step back. And I tell myself, remember who giving you the energy to do this. Remember who giving you the energy to do this. Because you'll get so caught up, I will get so caught up as in, I got to do this, 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 I got to do this. It's all on me, it's all on me, it's all on me. And it's not all on you. Because nothing is happening in your life that's not filtered through God's hands first. God seen me getting sick before this even happened. And he's seen the end of this thing before it even begun. And as I'm sitting there, I get a text about a job, right? Client said, hey, I just bought this property. I want to get all the leaves cleaned up, blah, 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 blah. So I want to get all the leaves cleaned up, and I want to get the back patio pressure washed. I'm saying to myself, yeah, I can do that. That's going to bring in a good little lump. Right? But the client felt my price was too high. So the client felt my price was too high. So And I'm not gonna tell y'all the number on the next job, but I tell y'all the number on this job. This one number, the $300 leaf cleanup. That's all it was, a $300 job. And she told me, is there any way we can come down on that? And I told her, no, we can't. And they felt that was too high. And I was looking at that 300. I was like, man, I could take that 300. I can get all my Thanksgiving food with that money. You know what I'm saying? I go hit this job, because she hit me up Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. She hit me up. When did she hit me? Sunday. She hit me up Sunday. And I'm saying to myself, I go bang that out Monday, get that quick little bit. You know what I'm saying? And come back home and rest up. And that'll be my Thanksgiving grocery money. Even though I got the grocery money already, I just don't like going to the bank to get no money. I want to go make what I need. So I was like, I can go make that, and boom, that'll be that. Well, that job didn't fall through. All right. So I'm sitting here thinking like, man. So I end up going to the doctor today, and the doctor was like, look, don't go back to work until Thursday. You just need to rest. I'm saying to myself, man, ain't no way I'm just going to have a 2-day check, because last week I took 2 days off in the middle of the week last week just to kind of relax. I didn't feel like going to work. That simple. I didn't feel like going to my full-time job, so I took 2 days off in the middle of the week. And I already know that's going to be a short check. And then I was looking at like, man, I'm only going to have 2 days on the next check? Oh, man, this ain't right. So in the midst of me sitting here thinking and pondering on all that, instead of giving God the glory and praise, thank you, Lord, my family's healthy. Thank you, Lord, all the bills paid. Thank you, Lord, food is in the fridge. Thank you, Lord, for letting me have a little bit of money saved. Thank you, Lord, for not letting this flu have me laid up in the hospital. Thank you, Lord, for letting me still have a full-time job. Thank you, Lord, for letting me have a side hustle. Instead of me praising and thanking God for that, I'm sitting here stressing about, man, I got a short paycheck coming. So in the midst of me humbling myself and just thanking God, man, I get a text. God said, hey, you remember that quote you gave me on such and such? Is it possible you can do that for me before Monday, today Tuesday? So I said to myself, I'm starting to feel better Tuesday. So tomorrow I can really move around, and then Thursday I can sure enough move around. So I said to myself, I can go do that 2-day job, and that'll take care of everything. And then once again, I humbled myself. I said, man, that's crazy. I said, because God always come through in the clutch. Always come through in the clutch. Always come through in the clutch. And it had me thinking, because I remember when I was hurting for money, I was down bad. And looking back on all of that, God kept a roof over my head. He kept food on the table. Family was healthy. Everything worked out. So I'm trying to get to a point in life where I just don't let nothing bother me anymore. Because when I heard that guy's testimony, when he said, man, I'm excited on the next step of my life. Because nothing happens to me that's not filtered through God's hands first. I said, wow. That floored me, because, you know, some people say it's just the way he said it. Because some people will be like, well, man, God ain't sleep. He know what's going on, or God gonna provide. But it was just, nothing happens to me that's not filtered through God's hands first. I said, man, that really opened my eyes up. That opened my eyes up. Because sometimes I gotta say, I can't speak for nobody else. I can get complacent and feel as though I'm doing this all on my own. Because looking back on this season, it's no way possible I can do what I did. It's no way possible next year I can do what I did this year. There's no way I can run on 2 hours of sleep for days and weeks at end, non-stop. 2 hours of sleep here. hour of sleep here. It's been times I pull up to a client house, sleep in the truck 30 minutes. Pull over at a gas station, sleep for 30 minutes. At work, go duck off at work and sleep for an hour. There's no way I can do that next year what I did this year. But look what I said. I. And the whole time it wasn't I, it was God allowing me, showing me. Because I remember I was my whole prayer this summer when I was working, I said, God, if this is something that you do not want for me, close the door on it. But if this is something you really want for me, open the door. Open the door, elevate it if this is something you really want. And it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So, and it's like now, okay, I done showed you the recipe. Now go bake the cookies. But at the same time, we just have, man, it's crazy. Like, man, even if this dude called me tomorrow and say, hey, man, cancel that job, it's going to be filtered through God's hands. It's going to be filtered through his hands, man. It's going to be filtered through his hands. And that's, man. Look, man, I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. That's what I am. And I'm not perfect by any means. I strive every day for perfection. And day to day, I slip up and I mess up. But each day I try. And it's just awesome to see the things that God would do in your life if you are just willing to serve him. It's crazy. It's crazy the things that God will do if you are willing to serve him. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. And just because you're a Christian don't mean you're going to get everything you want in this life. Don't mean everything going to work out perfect. What I learned also, everything can change in the blink of an eye. Everything can change in the blink of an eye. It really can. I didn't know I was going to be sick. I didn't know I was going to be sick. My plan was to go to work Saturday and Sunday. And my plan was to go to work Saturday and Sunday. Then I was going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it was going to be off for the holidays. We was going to work half a day Wednesday. It was going to be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the holidays. And I was going to pick back up Monday and keep going. God had different plans. Now you're going to be sick Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, I ain't going to have no check. Well, I got this going. That's going to make up for all of that. Man, and it did. This job right here I got going, this job going to pay out good. And I'm not dropping the numbers on that because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm bragging and boasting. But, man, everything, it works out. Just keep God first, man, and just be grateful. Just be grateful. And one more thing I'm going to say before I log off this page. I never seen a man of God get thrown out on the street, starving, no food, nowhere to go, no place to stay, and no friends, if he's really tried. How many people that you know that you are willing to help? Like, you may not even have any money, but you'll be willing to help. Like, for instance, for me, if I had a friend lost his home, you're not coming to my house to stay. I got a wife and 3 daughters. You're not coming to my house to stay. That's not happening. I get you a hotel. I put you up in a hotel. I let you sleep in my truck, but you're not sleeping in my house. If I was a single man, yeah, man, come stay at the house. No, I'm not bringing nobody in my house with my wife and kid. That ain't happening. But if you see somebody really trying, you willing to help them. You see somebody that's really willing to try, you'll help them. Now, you see a sorry, lazy joker, man, I ain't about to help no sorry, lazy joker. Because how can I say this without coming off mean? I saw a lazy joker. He wants something handed to him in life. Nothing is handed to nobody in life. Nothing is handed to nobody in life. And just by me being a Christian, guess what? God will make me get out here and work for everything that I want. He will give me the strength and the energy. Like I said, I'm starting to feel better. So I know in the morning I will feel even more better to go work that job. Like I said, I've been bed sick since Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm starting to feel a little better. Haven't eaten in 4 days. I tried to drink fluids. I don't have no taste. My back hurt. Chest hurt. Been coughing nonstop. Head hurting. But I was playing some worship music early and just giving God his praises and his glory. It's like, man, I started feeling better. I told my wife, cut up me a salad. Ate a salad, drunk some water. It's like, man, I'm good. So in the morning, so like now, I prepped everything I need for in the morning. I got everything prepped for in the morning. So in the morning, my wife get back home from doing what she need to do. I'm shooting to the nursery. I'm getting plants. I'm getting mulch. I'm getting topsoil. Shooting straight over there to that job. Renting a tiller. Shooting straight over there to that job. Boom. We're going to knock this out. I'm going to do as much as I can today. Come back. Hit it hard tomorrow. And that job should be finished. That money in the bank. And then when I show up at my full-time job, hey, man, where you been? Hey, man, I was sick. Here's my paperwork. This video getting too long, y'all. I'm out.